Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Bouncing Back with Brighton. In today's episode, who are we playing? I forgot already. We're playing Bournemouth in the Premier League. They currently sit bottom and we're at home. You probably know what that means. And then Valencia are the next team we will face in the Europa League group stage. But there has been some games that you've missed since the last time we met. So before this match, Aston Villa were in the relegation zone. And I'm pretty sure they hadn't won a game. Maybe they had, but they were definitely really struggling. Because I remember when the second goal went in, I went, this might be the end of Aston Villa's terrible run. Rodrigo Marquez had put us in front in the 46th minute. And then Marco Boulat got sent off 1 minute later to put us down to 10 men. Now we were already massively hampered through injuries. Carlos Julio was playing on the left side of the midfield. Not left wing, he was playing left midfield. Purely down to the amount of injuries we had. Alvarado and Doku were on the bench, but they had slight knocks, so I didn't want to risk them. But as soon as we went down to 10 men, we completely collapsed. Second half kicked off. Lallana scored, Origi scored, Ross Barkley scored very late on. And yeah, we got beat off Aston Villa. We then faced Oldham in the League Cup third round and we won this one 3-0. Roberto Alvarado with the first, McAllister with the second, and Marquez from the penalty spot with the third. We then went away from home and had one of our best performances so far this season and beat Watford 4-0. Marquez got a double, Jeremy Doku and Harry Winks getting the goals for us today. And finally, we went away from home against Red Star in the Europa League and won this one 5-0. Romoli, Alvarado, Marquez, Jeremy Doku and Bentayeb with the goals. So our Europa League group stage looks like this with 2 points ahead of Valencia going into today's game, which is after the Bournemouth game. Shakhtar and Red Star in third and fourth respectively, and the Premier League looks like this. We're currently sitting in 8th position, 4 wins, 1 draw and 3 defeats on 13 points. We're only 2 points away from 6th place, which is what I'm eyeing up for this season. Hopefully we'll be able to get there, but as you can see, Rodrigo Marquez is having a fantastic season, scoring 7 goals already during this campaign. But we face Bournemouth today. We are at home. Bournemouth are sitting bottom of the table, and this will be the line of Butland, Tavares, Alvarez, Badiashile and Carlos Julio in the defence. Bentayeb is going to start in defensive midfield. Trudeau Balut is still recovering a little bit from a knock that he picked up in the last game. Marco Boulat in the centre. Alvarado is going to start on the right hand side as Embalo is still recovering from injury. He could go on the bench for today, but I'm just going to leave him off and let him be fully recovered for the Europa League tie. McAllister is going to start over Gravenberch, who is again recovering from a knock. Doku on the left and Marquez will lead the line. So Bournemouth come out with a 4-4-2. It's not very often you see a 4-4-2 on Football Manager. They've still got Andonia, who no, they didn't sign him. Huddersfield signed him. So they signed him from Huddersfield for £5 million this summer after he had a fantastic season in the Championship, but he's not really doing the business for them in the Premier League. Let's kick off and see how we get on. So we're shooting from left to right in this first half. Bournemouth take the kick off. Let's see how we get on once again. Highlight now, 11 minutes in on the left-hand side with Doku. Back to Julio. Plays the ball in back post. Marquez is there. He's somehow got the first time shot on. But the Bournemouth keeper managed to keep him out. An absolutely fantastic save by him. There's a corner. McAllister plays it in. It's not going to lead to anything, I don't think. Begovic, he's the one that's still in goal. And it was Begovic with the save. McAllister's picked up a knock and Marquez has picked up a knock. It's not what's going to happen again. We're going to get Gravenberch on and Romoli on to replace the 2 injured parties. So I don't want any sort of, even 2 to 3 week injuries are killing us at the minute. We've got such a thin squad. And that's mostly my fault. We had too many foreigners in. Gravenberch drives into the box. Begovic with another save, keeping Bournemouth in this one. We'll stick with the corner though. You never know. Bentayeb plays it in. It goes back post and Romoli gets there and hits the bar. Highlight now. 5 minutes to go in this first half and Bournemouth could potentially be on the attack here. Bournemouth end up giving the ball away to Tavares on this right hand side. He's struggling a little bit to get out from the defensive areas, but hopefully we don't give the ball away and give Bournemouth another opportunity. Bentayeb feeds Romoli through the centre. He takes a strike on. Would have had to have been a fantastic strike to beat Begovic from there. And unfortunately it wasn't. So we've had opportunities. That's a new one. We've had opportunities, but Begovic has kept us out and we can't go 1-0 up. 2 substitutes already, so we can't really make too many changes to personnel. Only 1 sub remaining. I think I'll just hold that just in case of injuries and the like. Hoping for a better second half here. Highlight 52 minutes in, Bentayeb with a corner. He's played a back post. Andonia keeps the ball alive. Probably should just let that run. Boulat on the edge. Back to Alvarez, our centre back. who gets dispossessed in the box, and now Bournemouth break with Caicedo. Andoni has been fed through. We need to get men back, and men back quickly. Get the challenge. Andoni plays it in. Caicedo's there. Should have put Bournemouth 1-0 up. Wouldn't that be a turn up for the books? Julio feeds Bentia, but in the centre. Back to Bulat, Gravenberch, Julio again on this left-hand side. Some nice build-up play from us. Doku on the left-hand side. Plays ball in back post. Alvarado's there, and Ramoli's picks up the second chance. His second goal of the season. He's going to hopefully make the most of the opportunity that injury to Rodrigo Marquez might give. And we get ourselves 1-0 in front. 30 seconds after Bournemouth nearly went 1-0 in front themselves. Great ball in by Doku. Alvarado heads it across, and Ramoli gets there before the Bournemouth defenders and puts us in front. Another highlight on the left-hand side. Once again, Julio with the ball in. Alvarado's there. Plays it back to Bentieb and then blocks the shot, and Tavares is there. Can he play it in back post? Doku's there with the openest of open goals he had either side of Begovic to pick from. And he gets his 5th goal of the season. Another assist for Thomas Tavares as well. If you see Bentieb's shot, it was blocked by Bournemouth. I thought it was blocked by Alvarado. But great play by Tavares to get past his man and find Doku in acres of space at the back post. And 2-0. Another highlight, it's a corner. Bentia plays it in. Ramoli feeds Alvarado this time, and Begovic with another good save to keep Bournemouth in this. Another highlight, a free kick this time, and Badia's shield goes close. Bentia with another opportunity created from a set piece. With only around 15 minutes or so to go, we will make our final change. I think Bulat's struggling the most in the centre of the park, so we will get Harry Winks on in there just to save it from an injury. And with only 4 minutes to go, the time is ticking away quickly for Bournemouth. Milner gives them one last opportunity, and Butland manages to keep that out. This is probably the end. And it was the end. There we are. Brighton 2, Bournemouth 0. Professional performance probably could have done with a few more goals with the amount of chances we did create. But Begovic was on form, and that win sees us rise to 5th place in the table. We have played a lot more games than pretty much everybody in the league, apart from those near the bottom. So we'll probably won't stay there, but it's nice. It's nice to be in touch and distance the top 4. Marquez has picked up an injury for 12 days. McAllister for 3 to 5 days as well. We've got Valencia in just 6 days, so we will rest the players, and I'll see you at the match. And we're back for the game against Valencia away from home. This will be the lineup. Jack Butland in goal, Tavares, Sutar, Badiashile and Carlos Julio in the defence. Tudor, Baluta and Marco Bulat in the centre. Mbalo returns to the side on the right-hand side. He does require a fitness test, and they're recommending 75 minutes of action. So Alvarado will more than likely come on in his place. Gravenberch in the centre, Doku on the left, and Ramoli will lead the line as Rodriguez is still carrying a knock. So also, Valencia come us with a 4-2-3-1 narrow. It's a formation I don't think I've ever saw in the Premier League, so this should be interesting to see how things go. No massive changes in terms of the Valencia squad. Lee Kang-in is one of the best players. Well, he's one of the best Asian players on the game, and it was someone I was looking at during the summer transfer window, but the money they wanted was a little bit too much for my liking. So we'll kick off, see how we get on against Valencia. This is the top of the table tie in this in our Europa League group at the very least. So a point a day would be absolutely fantastic. Obviously a win would be better, but I'm aiming for a point. Highlight 16 minutes in, and it's Valencia who are on the attack. Daniel Vaz plays the ball in. We managed to get it clear. Can we break Baluta? Tries to set away Ramoli, but that is cleared by the Valencia defence. But our boys pick it up next, and Ramoli's through in behind here, and he hits a post. I can't help but feel like Marquez would have put that in the back of the net. There's another highlight though. Gravenberch with a free kick. It's cleared by Kondogbia, and can Valencia just do to us what we've done to them? Perillo brings it away for Valencia. The boys are coming back. Ramoli as well. What work rate that is by our striker. Doku cuts inside, finds Gravenberch in the box. He dinks it back post. I thought he was going to go for goal. The highlights continuing, so let's stick with it. Tavares finds Mbalo up the pitch. He slots through Doku in the area. I mean, he should be. Is that 2? We should be 2-0 up, lads. That second one as well was really bad. Another highlight though. Doku's in behind again. Tavares sets him through, and he hits the post. That's 3. Gravenberch with a free kick. Hits the post. That's 4. Are you kidding me? We're going to get beat today. I can already feel it. Mbalo is offside. 4 opportunities now. Oh, this game sometimes. We have injured Lee Kang-in though, so that's as good as a goal, right? Another highlight. Gravenberch with a free kick. Body of Shields there, and he gets his head just over the bar. I don't know how many opportunities that is now, but we should be 1-0 up at the very, very least going into half-time here. But it's not to be. We are dominating Valencia, which is always a positive sign, particularly away from home. But we've got nothing to show for it, so we'll go in 0-0. We'll kick off for the second half, no changes required, and see how we get on. Highlight now, 50 minutes in. Valencia give the ball away from a throw-in. Who's surprised there? Embalo on the edge. He takes a strike. He goes just wide. I don't think I've seen this amount of highlights go our way without scoring a goal, which is very disconcerting, to be honest. With only 25 minutes left on the clock, we are going to get Embalo off. We'll bring on Roberto Alvarado. I'm going to keep Rodrigo Marquez out of this game. I just don't want to risk injury. Boulat's not having the greatest game in the centre of midfield. We'll bring on Bentieb in his place. We'll see how that fares for us. There's another highlight though. We pinch the ball from Valencia, who were in possession. Doku can drive now. He finds Romoli in the box. And there's another one. 14 minutes on the clock. There's another highlight. We're in possession. Come on, boys. Bentieb brings the ball forward. Finds Alvarado on the right hand side. Plays the ball in back post. And Doku hits the post. Romoli with a... Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? What the hell is this? Oh my God. We're going to get beat. We are going to get beat. I have never seen a game. I think that's about 10 goal scoring opportunities we've had. 3 in 1 there. Oh, Jesus Christ. 5 minutes. Just don't concede. If we get beat here, I'll be so disappointed. 2 minutes to go, 1 minute to go. Gravenberch with a free kick late on. Goes close, but goes just wide. And there we are. I think that's going to be it for the match. Full time. Valencia 0. Brighton 0. I have never, ever seen a game quite like it in terms of the amount of highlights, the amount of opportunities, the amount of times we hit the woodwork. It's just a little bit ridiculous. But the point away from home against Valencia is worthwhile. We are still 2 points clear from them, obviously, with a game against them at home in the return fixture. But I can't believe we haven't won that. That's unbelievable. So looking forward to the next episode. I think we're going to come back for the Man United game, who we face at home, who are currently sitting in second in the Premier League, and the away tie against Shakhtar Donetsk in the Europa League. I would have preferred to have brought you the home game against Valencia, but I think I'll progress a little bit further on and we'll play Shakhtar. But anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, and if you are enjoying my content, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.